Except for the ditch lights. Let me show you what you also need. I think they will do a good job. Here's the situation. When I was driving around a little bit west of Gothenburg with my brother this summer, we stopped in Sisjön, and there we saw a really nice off-grid van, a Sprinter, like a military dark green something. And we walked around it, we had a look, the owner was not there. But then in the back I saw two lights similar to this, you know, to have like extra backup lights, you know. And I was like, how are they attached? You know, and my brother was like, I just attached it there, you know, and there on the side, and it's possible, just put a bolt in. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, all right. So, two lights, and in my world, I will take a bracket like this, which has a little bit of angle, and just mount it. So in that case, on that green van, he did not have this. He only had this part, you know, from here to here, but not the step here. To wire up all this, I'm going to use this, I think, you know, the leftover from the diesel heater installation, because this already comes like protected, and I think it will do a good job, you know, all the way from here all the way to under the driver's seat. That I will need to, oh, you know the deal. In the meanwhile, I'm going to release this bolt here. And of course on this side, I'm just going to pick this one. So not much to release there. That's good. And then to release this, I think it's number like 16 or something. Because I tried 14 and that was too small. And in my box here, for some reason, I come up to 14 and then it jumps to 17. I don't know who developed this box. Okay, it must be like a French person. I will just take this ones and let go of the bolt there. So this is what it looks like after more or less 3 years. This is not true. Look at it. It goes right through. Unbelievable. I thought that I was going to need to like drill in this, but right. So what I'm dealing with here is 5-inch LED lights. The cable is around 20 centimeter and it's like IP68. It's like 6000 K of bright white light coming out. 78 watt, 170 degrees of light angle. In my box here, I have a lot of bolts. I was first thinking about going with this, you know, the shorter one, but you remember my video with the swivel base? I think I'm going to skip this one. I think I'm going to go with this one. It's a little bit longer, but this is what I have now. But then I can for sure use this. And instead of that nut, I'm going to use like a lock nut. This one, however, is number 17. So now I'm going to have a little time of beauty here. And in my world, I mean, I have a lot of opportunities here. So it's just to mount this in a hole there, right? This one, preferably. Because if I mount it on this, and in the unlikely event that it gets loose, it will come down to here, you know, to hang like this, which is not good. But if I mount it on this one, then it cannot come further than this because of the lamp itself. I think this is pretty nice. Cable management. So like this, just sneak up there. And it sits here, very nice, along with the other cable. And then it continues there. And it comes up in there. And it will be connected here. Check the difference, by the way. I pull like 2.5 mm, the same that I use for the fridge. I mean, it's overkill for the operation here, yes, like everything in the van. But at the same time, I secure myself if I want to add on, you know, other backup lights here later on. So I'm just going to seal this up, and yes, I know what you're thinking about the Vagos, but we have already gone through that in this channel. So how I usually do an operation like this is that I take the Vagos, put everything in this case I use, you know, with 3 slots, You can also use with 2 or 5, whatever. And then I put a zip tie there to just have everyone squeezed together. So in that case, not one can fall out. And then I'm just going to tape it up now with 2 tapes. People can say what they want, but in my opinion, it looks so much more professional and like an installation, so to say, when you have this black plastic hose on, compared to if you only pull like loose cables, you know, without coverage. So here it is, and it should go up there, you know, under the driver's seat. So it sits here all the way from Miami to Ibiza.
And that's standard procedure from Miami to Ibiza.
And then we have this operation. So I just moved around the relays here a little bit, and I couldn't really fit a sticker in there, but it says here on this cable where this, like the backup lights. So it comes in here through a relay and goes into the fuse box, and it goes to the, like a remote switch. All this operation, how to connect things, I already have in an earlier video. All right, 1, 2. Nice, look at it. Seriously? It looks so nice. And if I switch it off, B. And if I look from this angle, B. And B. So they sit pretty good there. And like I said, it's IP68, so it's not a challenge when it gets wet, rainy and so on. That's super nice. So when I press B, it comes on there. And when I press C, it comes on here. So I have plenty of light going on. The challenge here is that when I press B, nothing happens here. But when I press C, you know, for the ditch lights, then the yellow light there comes on. And that is because the law in Sweden requires that to have a lamp on when you have like working lights on. It's very tight to put in a nut there. So I just glued it in place. So the LED there, the cable goes down here under the floor, comes up in here. The positive together with the positive for the lights in the back, and the negative fork I connected up in there. Look at the top of this. Awesome. So now when I press B, wow, I have seen a lot of people that place them like here, like hanging down here. It's so ugly. You know, like people who have these like work vehicles, whatever, vans, all right? Or let's put the lamp as far back we can get. Why? I mean, the difference is like, I don't know, 18 centimeters. Do you really think that's gonna make a difference? Oh, but I don't want it, you know, hidden under because it does not light up as good. 18 o'clock, more or less. So I'm going to wait, let's say 4 hours until more or less 10. And then let's hit the forest and see what these lamps can do. Okay, I'm not really in the forest, but I'm for sure in a dark street. All right. Pretty nice. Look at it. I have a little bit of shadow there in the middle. Yes, like a triangle. So now I am, let's say, maybe 15 meters from the van. So if I stand here on the side, here I have the ones in the back. And here I have the ones in the front. But definitely not bad.